Hey everybody, and welcome to Northernlion Plays Gods Will Be Watching. I think many people probably had a feeling that this series was going to come, and now that the game actually comes out either today or tomorrow, depending on when I choose to put this video up, I figured, why not get it started? Gods Will Be Watching, in case you haven't watched either of my Let's Look Ats, from the Game Jam version that came out like last spring or summer, or the one that I did just in advance of this game's retail release a few weeks ago, is a pseudo point-and-click strategy game. That's actually a really good way to describe it. It's not really a point-and-click adventure, it's more of a point-and-click strategy. And if you want to be pedantic, sure, I guess most strategy games are point-and-click strategy, and, you know, if you want to make everything so reductive, first-person shooters are just putting your cursor over something and holding the mouse button down, alright? You gotta suspend disbelief a little bit here. In all honesty, I'll do my best to explain mechanics as we move along here. The game's episodic. I believe there are 6 or 7 episodes actually in the game. We'll try to make each one self-contained within an episode, so this should be a pretty good week of Gods Will Be Watching. I'm excited to play it. I've only seen about, I don't know, half the game so far, so some of it's going to be seen, some of it's going to be unseen. We're going to start and play on original difficulty, and we'll, you know, ignore this. These are spoilers. I'll overwrite this save here. Alright, so we start, and we're playing as Sergeant Burton here. There's a lot of reading that goes on in the game. I'm gonna do the reading, and I apologize for that, but anyway. Hang in there, team. We'll get out of this, I promise. To steal our research, I can understand that, but how can they hate us this much, to abandon us to our death on this frozen planet? This is not hate. Xenolifer did this for the sake of their mission. If they hated us, they would have executed us. Now, there's a lot of questions you might have here. That's intentional. The game's gonna answer them in due process. Oh, I see. Is this your concept of mercy, Burden? This looks far worse than a shot in the back of the head to me. We are live, aren't we? I can get you out of here. Liam knows that. Xenolifer aren't assassins. They're freedom fighters. In the end, their objective is to free all intelligent alien races from slavery. Yeah, how noble. I don't give a fuck. I like how it looks like the robot is saying that. You know, Brandon the robot just doesn't give any shits about anything. I hope the Constellar Federation crushes them once and for all. I respect their cause, but I definitely disagree with their methods. Nothing good can be achieved through terrorism. Terrorism is just a word used by big nations to define small opposing forces. The way the Constellar Federation obliterates its enemies and enslaves the defeated aliens is far more terrifying to me, but I disagree that the violent methods of Xenolifer 2... Sorry! I can't read. I disagree with the violent methods of Xenolifer 2, Doctor. That's why I joined the Everdust Company for the Universe Knowledge. ECUK's neutrality and respect for justice, science, and truth over all the things, I can respect that. Without any political or religious background to justify their actions, just common sense. Yeah, it's great how the Everdust keep getting us into trouble. I love them. Jack, sorry, I'm just really angry. C4 intro 0. Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. I think we encountered a bug there, and there was some text that was supposed to appear that just did not. So this is the first mission, and again, they're all mostly self-contained on a single screen here. You've probably seen me play this mission a couple of times before. I hope you'll watch me play it again, but if you want to skip forward to episode 2 because you've seen me play this twice already, by all means, who am I to tell you no, right? I'm actually going to skip over the dialogue here and set the stage myself. If I can, which I can. Okay, well, I might as well go through it then. Liam says, "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This siege is an act of Xenolifer. You are being held as our guest while we retrieve your outstanding research data on the Medusa virus. Seriously, good job analyzing that little bitch. The revolution will greatly benefit from your contribution to the scientific community. Now let my friends and I do their work and nothing will happen to you. Jack, don't let those damn guards get near us. Shaman, keep the network stable while I hack into their database. I'm looking forward to seeing the power of your new and improved hack boost tool firsthand. And you, Abraham, you're in charge while I'm plugged into this thing. Mind the hostages. Don't let them get so comfortable that they think they can save themselves. Ignore them for too long, though, and you'll have a revolt on your hands. Don't scare them to the point of trying a suicide escape, either. While I'm plugged in, I'm counting on you to lead the team in their tasks. Aid Jack with his negotiations while keeping an eye on Shaman's work and the network status. Yada yada. Anyway, so they're getting started. So every mission in Gods Will Be Watching, every level in Gods Will Be Watching, pretty much comes down to being a, I guess you could describe it as like a stall tactic, or like you have to survive for a certain amount of time in order to make something useful happen. Something desirable, something that you have asked for. So what we're going to be doing here is trying to keep the hacking progress going towards 100% here. Now, we have 100% net security, we have 9% hack boost success rate. I'm just going to talk to Shaman here, and we'll get him to hack this camera, and he can hack into the corridor. Now, what are the opposing forces here? Every turn, the hacking progress will go up a little bit. The security will go down a little bit unless we choose to reinforce it. The hostages, their emotions will change. They can either become agitated and they'll try to do a risky and violent escape, or they can be too complacent and then they'll just... you know, basically try to make a run for it, and we have to choose whether to free them or keep them alive. Also, every turn, unless we negotiate with Jack, the enemies up here in the camera that you can see will move one step closer to us, and if they get too close to us, the mission will end. Now, we have a few other options for things that we can do. Every action takes one turn. We can calm hostages, we can yell at them, we can shoot them in the leg or the head if we want to. We can negotiate with our opposing force out here. If we negotiate, they stop moving. If we attack, they actually move backwards a little bit, but that has effects that ripple throughout the level, like agitating the hostages, for example. If you'll give me a second here, I'm actually just going to crank up the volume on Gods Will Be Watching a little bit, because it's a little too quiet. And I apologize for this preamble, but, you know, I think it's worth doing regardless for the people that are going to watch this that aren't going to be familiar with it. Alright, so that's twice as loud. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Anyway, we're going to start. The other thing we can do is we can either reinforce security to give us a 100% chance of not getting hacked, or we can charge our hack boost, and if hack boost actually successfully fires, which we have the option to do once it gets to a certain percentage, then we'll gain like 20% hacking progress, which helps out a great deal. So I'm going to start by negotiating. Now, negotiating takes a turn, so basically every conflict in Gods Will Be Watching comes down to like, you can control or influence one factor, but all other factors are going to be kind of working in either an opposing fashion or not being affected at all. So we spent one turn and negotiated with these people that are moving towards us, but in return, yes, our hacking went up very, very small, a very, very small degree, but our security went down. But that's okay. We're going to charge our hack boost up once. You can see our hostages are starting to get a little agitated, but I think they're fine for now, so I'm going to charge hack boost one more time. And they're getting... Actually, they might be getting a little complacent. It's hard to tell. I don't know, that could be like a good rocking, like maybe they're listening to some headphones or something like that. But for now, we're going to negotiate again. This first level is relatively easy, which is great for me. I'm going to charge hack boost one more time. For me, I think the hack boost is super important. I've watched Kate beat a couple of these levels, and hilariously enough, she did not use the hack boost at all, which was very surprising to me. She just, like, basically survived long enough for the hacking progress to tick all the way up. Now, it took forever, but she did get the job done, and she didn't end up doing the same thing to the hostages that I usually do. So, one of our hostages says, I need to run, because he is, agitated right now. So there's a couple of things we could do. We could calm him down, which is probably a smart idea. We could, shout or kick at him, which will just make him and the other hostages more agitated. We could shoot him in the leg, and that might not be a terrible idea because it's hard to run away when you've got a bullet through your leg, but that'll agitate all of the other hostages as well. Or we could send him to the break room to calm down for a minute. So I think I'm actually going to send him to the break room and have him calm down for a minute. And if we want to, we can actually open up the camera here. And, like, green actions don't actually take a turn, so we can freely look between the break room and the corridor, just so we don't have to actually scroll our camera very much ourselves, which I think is a smart design choice. Alright, so I'm going to calm down this bearded gentleman over here, because he's not looking so good. And our leader here, the leader of the hostages, is actually looking a little too complacent. So pretty soon I'll be looking to do something to agitate the hostages a little bit, because you want to kind of keep them in the middle. You don't want them to be too agitated, but you certainly don't want them to be too complacent either. Oh, okay, so I've charged up our hack boost here, but unfortunately they did break through our security. So I'm going to quickly reinforce security. Now, our people are looking maybe a little bit too calm here, so I'm gonna take some time and shout at this hostage, who I just talked to and calmed down earlier. Good. Alright, so they've relaxed a little bit. So I'm gonna negotiate once more, just to keep these people at bay. We'll have to attack pretty soon. So actually, why don't we get prepared for that? So I'm gonna calm down our leader. Oh my, where are you going? That means I have to shoot you in the head, you ass. Well, that's certainly going to agitate them a little bit. Let's see how our break room guy's doing. Could be better. He'll take his time. What a selfish dick trying to escape. Everyone could have gotten out of here just fine, but no. It's like managing a classroom again. Nobody does the logical thing. Everybody's just trying to be a superstar. All right. I did negotiate recently, I thought, so I can probably take a turn to calm you down. And just relax there. Alright, relatively less agitated. I'm going to take a turn to reinforce security. I'm going to take some time to look at our break room. He's looking a little bit better. I think I'll give him a couple more turns to kind of normalize himself again. And now I'm going to charge Hack Boost one more time. Now they're moving pretty close. So I'm going to take a turn and calm her down again. Oh my god, are you actually going to run for it? I may end up losing this mission, actually. Alright, so he's going to try a suicide escape. He got way too complacent. We had to shoot him. This is really problematic because now I basically have to do an attack. Oh no. He said he can't do it. Deal with him. Reprimand. Please, God, not now. They're so close. Shoot the gun then. Okay, you have to be. I'm gonna free you. We only have one fucking hostage left, and we're like less than a third of the way through the mission here. Alright, so the guards are gonna be super aggressive now that they only have one hostage left. So I'm gonna attack. Push them back. This guy says he's gonna die. That's a problem. We're gonna shoot him in the leg quickly. We have a lot of medicine. That's the thing. We can always heal him. So this has become a desperate situation very quickly here. With our shaman, we're gonna reinforce security. Not our shaman. It's just a shaman. It's his name anyway. Jack cannot negotiate anymore. Okay, that's sincerely very problematic. We're gonna try to do a hack boost as quickly as possible then. Execute hack boost. 61%. You can do it. Alright, successful. We actually made some progress. So now obviously we have to attack again. Now we can't get any more medicine. So that's a real problem for me. But I'm gonna quickly, you know, charge hack boost. This guy's not quite dead yet, but he's certainly not looking so good. So I'm gonna give him some medicine. So we'll cure him. And all we gotta do is live till the end of the mission. In a way, like, our mission has actually been greatly simplified. Look at how far they moved forward on that one turn. We gotta attack them back, obviously. This guy's getting a little agitated. I say we take a turn to reinforce security. Should probably take a turn to calm this guy down. They take like 50 steps forward in one turn, so I gotta attack them back now. Alright, so he's looking a little despondent. But I think this does give me a turn to possibly charge our hack boost. Good. I kind of just want to calm him down again. Don't kill me. Sure, I'll do my best. Reinforce security. Obviously an attack's about to happen here again. I can't shoot you in the leg as much as you seem to want me to shoot you in the leg, my friend. Calm down. Hack. Or charge hack boost. This is going to be extremely close. I'm not actually sure if this is going to work. We have to attack again. We pretty much got like the same 3 moves in order, occasionally throwing in like a reinforced security. It's a much more complicated situation when you have multiple hostages, but at the same time, this is a much more high-risk situation because if I... Calm down, calm down. Because if I don't keep this guy in check... Oh, Jesus Christ, we lost. Well, that means they are gonna bust us through here, and that's gonna cause some problems. Like, our mission is actually gonna end there. Alright, well, we'll... I'm disappointed in myself. Wait, do we can still go? No, certainly on the next turn, they're gonna take us out, right? Like, I don't have any more hostages, or maybe they don't know that some of them are dead? Well, let's try to charge hack boost at least. Yeah, this is it, you're going down. I thought so, I thought maybe there was just something wrong with the scripting there. That's okay, though. So we'll try again over the course of this video. That was short, but it was also terrible. Right-click to try again, and we'll skip over all of the nonsense here. Okay, so I mismanaged the hostages very poorly there. I've beaten this mission like 3 times, and usually using that exact same strategy. This one didn't go so hot. So, hack the camera. It only gets harder from here, so we gotta, you know, get smarter. Alright, attempt number 2. I still feel like you start with a negotiation, then you go for a hack boost, and then you probably go for a second hack boost, and then I think maybe you take some time to calm them down. And if you talk to, you know, Brown Blazer gentleman, he actually calms everybody down a little bit. Like, he disperses the active effect of that calming, so that's helpful. I'm going to reinforce security so they can't break in. If they break in, it actually causes us to lose hacking progress, which is really bad. So our red-headed lady is a little bit too complacent here, so I'm going to shout at her. And then she'll feel a little bit less calm, which is good, because if they're too calm, they try to escape. We'll negotiate to keep our people from coming in. And that gives us a free turn to charge up our hack boost. And we're actually going to have to shout at some more people here. Shout at you. And good, that calmed down the other gentleman as well. And we'll charge hack boost one more time. They are getting a little bit too calm, but I'm going to take a turn to reinforce security. And now that so many people are calm, I'm actually just going to shoot. And this will push it'll serve a dual purpose. It'll push the troops back, but it'll also make the other people, you're going to be killed. Sorry about that. Oh man, that made them far too agitated. Okay. So, lots of people thinking they need to run. If I calm them down, maybe we'll only have one runner here. Yeah, and you know what? You're gonna have to be freed. I've mismanaged our hostages pretty terribly again. But at least we have 2 of them. It's a little bit better than we used to be in the position of. Alright, you calm down. And you, the opposite, you get shouted at, okay? Stop relaxing so much. This is the problem, is that there's these conflicting desires. Like, half of the people are shitting themselves. I think we should reinforce security this turn. Half of the people are shitting themselves, and then the other half are just like, yeah, just another day at the office. Alright, so I'm going to calm you down. I want to keep them both at the same level, roughly, so that the things that I do to one hostage, those effects ripple into the other hostages, you know? I need to be able to push these people back a little bit. So I say we calm you down, and then maybe we take another turn to reinforce security. And then with you, I need to kick you. Don't run. I'm gonna take that. Okay, so he's less relaxed now, which is a good thing. But I want them to be like around, like certainly pretty good when it comes to relaxation, because I'm just about to do an attack here to push them back a little bit. All right. We've at least made it further than we made it last time, so she's got to be calmed down again. These might seem like these are turns where nothing is happening. I'm going to reinforce security. But remember, like, this entire time, our hacking progress is moving forward. So let's negotiate. Let's calm down our hostage. This guy's looking ready to run, so I'm going to shout at him and say, don't run. That's a bad decision. Think about your mother. We'll all get out of here alive if you just play it smart. Okay, he's distracted. Unfortunately, I have to shout at this dude again. Okay, and then we have to reinforce security, so we did lose some progress. But our hack boost is going to be fine. Oh my god, they're about to get back in. Alright, you get shouted at, my friend. Is she seriously going to run on this turn? That just pisses me off. Alright, well, you're going to get killed. There you go. Now again, we find ourselves in a wonderful position where we only have one hostage. So be careful here. You can still negotiate until he breaks. And he will break in this situation. Okay, so Jack being able to negotiate is extremely important here. We're going to take some time and actually do our hack boost. Let's execute this. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. We're almost halfway there. We're going to take another turn, charge our hack boost. You know the formula now that we have only one hostage. We're gonna probably shout at this guy first. Then we're gonna negotiate so they don't move forward anymore. Being able to have negotiations open here is actually extremely important. I think we didn't have them before because Jack had a little bit of like a nervous breakdown. Alright, so we'll charge our hack boost. Seriously, dude. I'm gonna kick him a little bit because he's... Yeah, there we go. That's reversed his mood pretty quickly. Reinforce security. We're getting pretty close to crossing the halfway point here. Charge hack boost. Definitely need to do a negotiation here. And I want this guy to actually... We're going to take some turns to charge hack boost, so this guy gets calmer. And we're going to charge hack boost. And I want him to be calm so that when I do an attack like this, it actually... Oh, no. Not right now, please. Let's apologize to him this time. Okay, so now Jack will only do negotiations. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, we're fucked, I'm pretty sure. Sorry for the language here. I'm gonna hope that they are not ready to breach us next turn. We have like 3 things to do. I'm gonna shoot this hostage in the leg. The soldiers did move forward. that might not be close enough to actually get in, so I'm going to negotiate with them, and then I'm going to reinforce security. Alright, so we're screwed. Because every turn that they move, like the next time they actually get a chance to move, they're going to kill us. So I'm going to have to try to execute a low percentage hack boost here, I think. One, go. Oh, that didn't work. So now we reinforce. And then we have to negotiate. Because if they move forward, we lose. And then we try to execute another low percentage hack boost. Ready? One. Oh, that didn't work. And now our hostage is going to die. So we reinforce security. Oh, he actually is dead. God damn it. Execute hack boost. Okay. I did this in my Let's Look At on the first try. Okay, well, this may be able to make for a more engaging Let's Play anyway. We'll be back with this mission, trying to complete it tomorrow. I hope this wasn't too frustrating for you. In any case, if you enjoyed the episode and you think you're going to enjoy the series, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Subscribe to see more in the future. And, of course, there will be episodes every single day until the logical conclusion of the series. But in any case, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.